What's going on, guys? So now that you've kind of seen the high-level overview of what sales is for MWC, we're going to really show you the different segments and different roles that different line managers and associates play within Mars. So first, we're going to send it out to Chicago, see what's going on out there.
Hi, how's it going? Richard Schoen here, and I'm going to give you a quick little tour of our Wrigley River North office. So just follow me this way a little bit. This is Jackson, by the way.
How you doing?
So going through our office, we have each little area. There's 3rd Street, 2nd Street, 1st Street. There's a little bit more area, and that's our cafeteria over there. And then there's some more
Some free ice cream, some
free ice
candy.
cream, vending machine, anything you want, anything you want. And then here's like a couple of our products. It shows the commercials. So there's an example of a 5 commercial, and then it's the same thing for Orbit, Skittles, Extra,
Starburst.
and Starburst. And then if you keep following us here a little bit, we'll show you 2nd Street, which will go a little bit more into more desks, and then we'll go to actually the sales and marketing department, which is where me, Jackson, and Talia sit. So this is 2nd Street. It's just an easy way to make sure you know where you're going. And then there's some huddle offices. And then
This is typically where we do our videos, so we'll probably present from the double mint room or the juicy fruit. They're large conference rooms. We got our huddle rooms here, and this is kind of like a study area, so it's open to everybody along the treadmills, which if you want to get your steps in for the day is a great place to go.
it's a little cafe area as well with coffee, vending machines again, some other kind of drinks. And then this is the sales and marketing area, which is where all of us sit. Hey, how's it going? Richard Schoen here. I just want to introduce myself real quick. I'm a senior at DePaul University, majoring in communication, minoring in sales, and I'm working as a sales and marketing intern this summer for Mars Wrigley.
Hi, my name is Jackson Laterza, and I'm a senior at Indiana University studying sales and marketing.
Hi, my name is Talia Bennett, and I'm a senior at The Ohio State University studying finance.
My project is working with Amazon Business, e-commerce specifically, obviously, and my job is trying to enhance or make a playbook for our products, specifically with A+ content, packaging types, shopper and consumer marketing.
My 2 projects that I've been working on this summer are to combine the price list for Mars Wrigley, which will affect all of the sales people in the organization, as well as integrate the trackers for value leadership amongst NQC, overheads, and trade.
This summer, I'm working under the multi-channel team in sales, and my project is on the drug channel, trying to find a way how to increase sales and foot traffic for all confectionery.
All right, I'm Edward Taylor. I am the Vice President for Multi-Channel for Mars Wrigley Confectionery.
Hi, my name is Peter Strong. I am a Senior Account Manager on the D-Commerce team, responsible for calling on retailers brick and mortar retailers that have e-commerce capabilities.
So I'm Tom Diefenbach, and I lead new business development for sales.
The multi-channel is a group of customers within the drug, club, mass, and value component of trade channel. We represent about almost $2 billion in sales. And so our objective is, from a responsibility principle, we want to make sure we're delivering the expectations of the company, because we have the responsibility of over 5,000 to 6,000 associates. So when we deliver our component of the business, it helps all associates achieve what they want to do in life.
From a sales perspective, I go out to customers and specifically meet with their e-commerce teams and find ways of selling confectionery online. Seems very simple in the way you say it, but it becomes very complicated when you don't have a storefront necessarily. You don't have a check lane for display, and you don't have typical end caps and planograms.
We work in 3 areas. So 1, business development. 2, Turin Chocolate, which is a chocolate company we purchased a couple of years ago out of Mexico. And then snack bars, so Goodness Knows and call it the Kind partnership within the U.S. So new business development, I hit on that one first. We're focused on new transactions in the areas of intelligent vending. I would say transactions outside of store. terms of Turin, what we're doing there is we're taking a Mexican chocolate company and trying to sell that within our seasonal portfolio to add some incremental volume to grow sales and share, which is critically important to us. I would say on the third piece of business we do is the snack bar business within Kind, which is kind of a very new partnership to the company, and we are looking to, I would say, expand our business in health and wellness, and that's the platform by which we're doing that.
Chicago. I love that it's in Chicago. It's a beautiful office, a beautiful city, and so it's centrally located. It's adjacent to the Chicago River. There are a lot of changes that have happened in the location over the last couple of years, and it's continuing to evolve. So when you look at it, the central location, the proximity to beautiful scenery, it's a great location, a great place to be.
So I love the history of the Chicago office. Many people don't know this used to be the fulfillment center of the old Montgomery Ward building, and I love picturing in my mind, you know, people on roller skates picking orders and shipping them out to customers. So as a salesperson and a customer guy, that's what I like about the Chicago office.
Hi, my name is Austin Heller. I'm a senior management major at the University of Missouri-Columbia. I work here at Food Goose Island, Mars Food segment, working on Uncle Ben's Rice and Seas of Change. I'm a sales operations intern. So what I do as a sales operations intern, unlike all the other interns, I don't have 2 large projects, but rather I've done 15 to 20 smaller projects, working on the different aspects of sales operations. So I've done everything from trade management, so like studying promotions, to demand planning, and then I've also worked on retiring some of our old systems, such as Salesforce, and moving it towards Microsoft SharePoint. And then anything else I've done is really to just assist the field sales team, the account managers, and as they say, sales ops never stops. Hi, Austin Heller here. Welcome to Mars Food Goose Island here in Chicago. We're going to do a quick office tour, so I'll have the camera guy here follow me around. So first things first, when you walk in, we have our little punch card station, and then if you're a visitor iPad. Here we have a nice common area where we enjoyed the World Cup this past month. And then if you go to the right, you can start seeing some of our meeting rooms. We have our nice working desk treadmills, the foosball table, the glorious ping pong table, which I dominate on. No, I actually lose a lot. And then if we keep walking towards over here, we have the bulk of our meetings go down here. We have our free workspaces, couches, so anyone can come here if they want to leave their desk, come work over here. Got some more common area, more food. And then, since this is Mars Food, we got to obviously have our kitchen, so we have this beautifully designed kitchen for our chef Janet, who works on a sales operations team with me. She had this custom designed with her input, so that's pretty cool. And we walk over here, this is where we have our finance section, and then there's also some senior leaders. More meeting rooms over here to the right. We'll move over towards the left. So over here behind me, this is where the marketing department is. And then as we move down, we go towards sales operations. This is my lovely desk right here. And then as we go down, we have supply and logistics. And that takes up the bulk of the rest of the office.
What's going on, guys? Hope you enjoyed your time in the Chicago office. Shout out to the Chicago team. So my name's Anthony. I work on the D-commerce team. I go to Rutgers majoring in marketing. Welcome to Hackathon.
Oh, hello. I'm David. I go to Rider University. I double major in management and leadership and business economics. And I just came around the corner to get my favorite ice cream treat here at Mars, a frozen Snickers bar.
Hey everyone, I'm Shannon. I go to the University of Alabama. I'm majoring in marketing and finance, and I am a marketing and sales intern here at Mars this summer, and I am on the grocery team.
Hi, my name is Rachel Effner, and I'm a sales marketing intern on the strategic revenue management team. And I go to Penn State, where I am a rising senior majoring in marketing.
Hey everyone, my name is Danny. I go to Rider University where I'm studying marketing and HR. This summer I am a marketing and sales intern here at Mars Wrigley Confectionery in Hackettstown, and I'm on the convenience channel.
So as I said before, my name's Rachel, and I'm working with the strategic revenue management team this summer. So my project deals with helping account teams to optimize their promotional spending.
So my project this summer is basically, I have two projects. My first project is trying to fix the communication gap between sales and customer care by making an already existing report more accessible to everyone. And then my second project is trying to fix a specialty gap that is in the specialty market, and I'm looking at the hardware segment in Home Depot and trying to see if we can increase distribution or actually sell in caramel M&M share size product, because it's not selling at Home Depot and it's doing really well in Lowe's, and it could possibly cause a revenue increase for Mars and Home Depot.
Hi guys, so as I mentioned earlier, my name is Danny. So I'm on the C-Store channel, which stands for convenience. So our beloved Wawa, Sheet, 7-Eleven, I'm really focusing and capturing on the different accounts. Most people don't realize that these convenience channels are actually owned by oil companies, so it makes it really hard to know what's covered in all the different data systems that we utilize.
Hey everyone, so as I said before, my name is Shannon, and I am on the grocery team this summer. So a little bit about my project that I'm working on. So here at Mars, we utilize a platform called Salesforce, and right now our associates use it for document sharing. However, they're having some issues with it, and it's a little bit hard to use and a little bit messy. So something that I'm working on is helping to make it more efficient and seeing if we can utilize it for more than just document sharing and expanding it in our business.
What's going on, guys? So obviously I'm an intern for the D-commerce team, which stands for digital commerce, and I have two projects I'm going to be working on this summer. So the first one is kind of comparing our online sales to our offline sales and breaking down our online sales from Amazon to Bricks and Clicks and Pure Play, and really creating that holistic picture that we're going to take to the brands and kind of really show them where they're performing well, they're underperforming, and the opportunities they have that they can work on. And the second one deals with a very Amazon-specific project. So it's working on a variation strategy, test and learn plan. So what I'm tasked with is trying to figure out how we can vary our products online so that our customers have a better online experience and we can kind of better improve their path to purchase, and overall really just drive sales and kind of increase our market share and overall performance.
I'm Kate Cash. I'm the team lead for analytics and operations on the new transactions team.
I am Ryan Broderick. I'm Director of Analytics and Operations for the Grocery Channel based in Hackettstown.
Hi, my name is Alexa Traglia, and I'm the Digital Content Manager at Mars Wrigley Confectionery.
Hi there, I am Marla Vincent, and I work in the Convenience Channel, and I am the team leader for the Analytics and Operations team.
I run a team of the 10 best analysts, including our intern David Chin in the company, and we support several businesses. So we support e-commerce, food service, licensing, our military business, our vending business, oh boy, and our specialty business. And what we do every single day is support the sales functions in any way that you can imagine. So we help forecasting, we help track down orders, we analyze data and provide recommendations. We communicate the needs of the customer inside the building and the needs of inside the building out to our customer teams. We aim to work in a very collaborative fashion with both our sales teams and our internal stakeholders to drive the business forward. We like to say on new transactions that we are everywhere that you want to be. So if you walk into a Dairy Queen, buy a Twix Blizzard, because that was us. If you're shopping Amazon Prime Day, pick up some M&Ms. That's also us. And if you happen to be traveling overseas and stop into a military base in, say, Guam, that was us too.
So what my team is primarily responsible for doing here for the Grocery Channel is broken into 4 components. It's planning, forecasting, operating, and then reporting for the business. So essentially what our role is here to enable the sales organization and make them better in front of the customers so they can become more customer-centric and actually make them more effective here in Hackettstown, as we are the eyes and ears of the sales organization here in Hackettstown.
As a digital content manager, my role is to take the physical shelf and bring it online. As shoppers move from in-store to online, we need to make sure our brands are there and visible.
So a little bit about how my role impacts the sales organization. My team basically does the reporting, analytics, and anything operational that's needed for the convenience channel. So that means on a daily basis we could be working with finance, we could be working with customer marketing, we could be talking with supply, sitting in service meetings. So any day, anytime, it's a different schedule. There's not one day that is actually the same as the other.
Let's see, my favorite part about Hackettstown. So I've worked in both River North for like 10 years and now in Hackettstown for a few years, and both are amazing spaces. I think my current favorite thing about Hackettstown is that as more and more people come here, we're running out of desk space. That means that every day I get to sit somewhere new with somebody new and get to learn about somebody a little bit better. It keeps it energized, it keeps it interesting, and it definitely feels like a bit of a party over here.
So the thing I most like about working in the Hackettstown office is the open office environment, because this way you can have meetings by communicating with others that are close by you. In fact, my team will tell you all the time, my typical meeting is me leaning over the partition and saying, hey, I've got a question for you, I need you to go and figure this out. Or it can be to go to the other side of the building to try and get something done. I think the best part of what we do here is the fact that there is no guidebook for how you need to get decisions done or how to get questions answered. It's up to you to kind of go and find the right people and then find your own answer. It's kind of like choose your own adventure at Mars.
What's my favorite part about Hackettstown, you ask? The candy.
So being here as long as I have been, I love the family environment and the fact that the sales team over here, any time you could just walk over, there's a possibility that there's a party going on. So it could be a Super Bowl event, it could be birthday parties, it could be somebody's years of service celebration, but we celebrate as a team and as a family, so it's great to have those surprises every single day, and I love coming to work and working with all these folks.
So even though we're a candy company, Mars is great because all around the office we have treadmills like this that you can work from, take your breaks on, and we even allow our interns and associates to have a free gym membership that you can go to anytime throughout the week.
Hey guys, so here we are at the cafeteria here in Hackettstown. So as you can come see down here, we have our company store over here with all the candy that you can get that's at a price just for our smart associates. And over there you have all the food options that you can get, and everything is really, really yummy.
Here in Hackettstown, we don't only have an office, we also have a plant, which is standing in right now. Right behind me is the room where they make the M&Ms and the chocolate that they use to make those M&Ms.
Hey guys, so today I'm going to be taking you into what it's like working in retail. So a TSM stands for Territory Sales Manager, and it's one of the 2 options that interns get to choose from in the sales functions. So you can either go internal, which is an analyst, or do TSM, which means retail. So for retail, you would come and you would check the front ends. So what checking the front ends means making sure that everything is filled that is our candy, as well as checking out of codes. In addition to candy, we also have to check out of stocks for gum and mint. So another really cool thing that I learned when I was out in the field is that gum and mints actually expire, which you don't even think about. They have a little bit more of a shelf life than candy, obviously, but it's still something that you have to check periodically.
Hey guys, so another part of our TSM shadowing days that we did was we took distribution in aisles. So we would go through with the iPad and take count of which items were here and which ones weren't. And then we would go to a grocery store manager and we would talk to them about which ones they should add back on their shelves to increase their sales. So part of our job as a TSM and what we did while we shadowed was we tried to sell in displays, not quite like this one, but the same idea. So it would be a better way to help sell the candy on the shelf.
So Shannon talked about selling in displays in stores, and when we were in C-Store, we got the privilege to set up for NASCAR in Joliet, big event that Mars supports. So we went around to the C-Stores and put these displays up, and sometimes they had dump bins for our products, but since we sponsored that, we got to decorate C-Stores.
Hi, so when we were at the TSMs, one of the stores that we went to was C-Store. We're inside of 7-Eleven right now, and our job was to kind of face the aisle, so you would fix the candy if it was messed up. And 7-Eleven has a set planogram, so we didn't really touch it, but in other independent stores, we would have to take out the products and rearrange them to fit the best-in-class planogram. So what that does, it usually starts with Reese's on this side and works it all the way down to fruity confections. What a lot of people don't know for the best-in-class planogram is it's based on flavor zones. So you always start with peanut, work your way to milk chocolate, and you always end with sour. So one thing what we look for in stores is that we check the codes on the back. The reason that we TSMs do this is so if they do expire, you actually have to send it back to the distributor, and Mars ends up paying the distributor for the expired stuff. So the job of the TSMs is to catch that, possibly swap out the items so that we can give them items they may need and end up not having to pay.
Hi everyone, my name is Valeria Bertani and I'm an analyst on the sales tools teams, and I'm also one of the intern site coordinators for Hackettstown.
Hi, my name is Kelsey Tryon and I'm a grocery analyst on the operations and analytics team.
So as I mentioned before, I'm a sales analyst on the tools team, which is a small part of the larger sales infrastructure team. So that basically means I have a sales operational role, which is a little bit different than a traditional channel role, because rather than working with different accounts, I work to make sure that the sales teams within Mars, so that includes internal sales, external sales, and retail, have the mobile apps and web applications they need to do their jobs efficiently.
So our team, the operations and analytics team on the grocery channel, is crucial to the sales organization because we create, analyze, and implement various reports across different initiatives of the business, such as SUP transition, NFL, Halloween, even the grocery budget, and the field uses our reports to efficiently and powerfully sell the product.
So in 2016, I was actually the first e-commerce intern for Hackettstown, and through that I got the opportunity to analyze promotional data on Amazon and recommend how we should spend our future promotional dollars. It was an amazing experience and I had such a great time that of course I came back full-time. Something that I really love about the program is that even though I got to intern on the e-commerce team, right now I work on a team that's so different from that, and I believe that that's allowed me to learn more about the business and kind of expand my knowledge. In addition to that, like I said before, I'm one of the intern site coordinators, which is amazing because I love to give back to the internship program. I'm very passionate about early talent development, so it's incredible that I work for an organization that allows me to do that.
So during my internship, my project was really people-based, where I was calling on account managers, and this is very similar to my role now as a full-time associate for the grocery channel, where I currently call on account managers while implementing and analyzing reports for them to sell efficiently across the channel.
So my favorite part about working at the Hackettstown office is the open office working environment and my flexible ways of working. My line manager has no problem with me, taking a break in the middle of the day if I need to kind of unwind. I love to take a walk around the campus, and we have a beautiful little walking path that I use.
One of my favorite parts about working in the Hackettstown office is the environment. We have various amounts of booths and conference rooms which help facilitate collaboration and working cross-functionally.
Hello everyone, my name is Tim LaBelle. I'm the President of Sales for Mars Wrigley Confectionery. And I first want to say hello to everyone. So the 2018 intern class for Mars Incorporated, I hope you guys have had an amazing experience, and I'm looking forward to telling you a little bit about myself and my journey at Mars. So I'm often asked about my Mars journey, and it started in Boston over 20 years ago. I started it as a TSM, Territory Sales Manager, and I can tell you that was the foundation that I use today. Everything that I leverage in business at Mars Incorporated, I would say started in store. I learned the basics. I learned everything from package design, how it looks on shelf, how physical availability helps you win in store, what displays means to lifts and promotional activities, and really how our products interact with our consumers every day. So if people ask me, is being a TSM a great place to start at Mars Incorporated? I would say absolutely yes. It was the foundation that built my success. So my most defining moment at Mars Incorporated, that's certainly a hard one, but there's one thing that's always at the top of the list, and I happen to be wearing it today, and that was the opportunity to be inducted in the Tie and Scarf Club. And let me tell you a little bit about the Tie and Scarf Club. The only way you're inducted is by a Mars family member, so that in itself makes it very, very special. And it's not just about being a success in the workforce. It's about dedication to the company, so you have to be with the company for 10 years or longer. You have to have meaningful business performance, but you also have to give back to your community. So it's all about the 5 principles in the office and in the community that you serve. And that's what makes it really, really a proud moment for me. And it was probably one of the most special days I've ever had at Mars Incorporated. So I hope you guys had a great summer at Mars Incorporated. I'm sure, like I told many of you up front, it goes by fast and you're probably all finalizing your projects. So best of luck with that. My last piece of advice is, partially I met with some of you guys one-on-one. I say, be inquisitive and don't be afraid to ask any question at Mars. It will help broaden your perspective, help sharpen who you want to be, where you want to go. We hope you choose Mars Incorporated, but the most important thing to do, in my experience, is to follow your passion and what's really inside you. And if it's Mars Incorporated, we will welcome you and we look forward to working with you. And if this experience takes you down to a different path, we'll miss you, but we certainly will respect the journey. So I hope you got everything you wanted out of the experience, and I wish you all the best of luck.